Good evening. Welcome to our live after 5. This evening, I'd just like to share a couple of stories with you. It's about some properties that we're preparing for professional photography and 360 tours for properties that are going on the market next week. So today I was in an apartment that we're going to be putting on the market next week. It's Castle Street, Dungarvan. Beautiful 2-bedroom apartment with waterfront views. Now this property was rented out for a number of years and the tenant, in fairness, cleaned it and the apartment looked well. But when he left a couple of extra pieces of furniture and it needs another once over clean. So what I've done is I contacted Trash to Treasure, who are a fantastic upcycling charity where basically they will collect the furniture or items and then they upcycle it and they sell it at their furniture store in Ballinmult. So it was great for me because for the client and putting it on the market, there's no cost to take away the furniture. But to me, it's so important that you think about presenting your property for sale. The more bits that are in it, the more extra pieces of furniture, the more cluttered it looks, the less likely people can imagine themselves in the property. And after all, we're selling space. So it was great to get the extra pieces removed, and I booked the cleaner for the weekend. So the place looks really sparkly. I've also organised in my diary to get some lovely tulips delivered. Not delivered, but that we bring into the apartment, like the tulips I have on my kitchen table. And like, it's so important that we dress and present our clients' properties really well for sale. They're small details. Then there is another property that I did a market appraisal for. There was tenants in it for a very long time, and the property hasn't been, I suppose, received maybe the same attention that it might have needed. And so painting the outside of the property, decluttering when the tenant moves out, removing any furniture that is really tired and seen its day, because it's not going to be helpful for the photography or the sense of cleanliness when a prospective buyer is going to view. And we have to understand that the prospective buyer will want to see themselves in the home, whether it's a holiday home or it's a home to live in. So I cannot emphasize how important it is to prepare your home really well for photography and for a buyer experience. So painting is probably the most valuable, important thing that you can do for your property to have it smelling and looking gorgeous, okay? And if you're in doubt about colours, you can't beat white. It's crisp and clean, and you can inject some nice new colours around the place with flowers or pictures hanging or soft furnishings, cushions, all that kind of thing. So paint and cleanliness, the most important. And if something is really, really old, you're not living in the property, get rid of it. Or if the bed is tatty, a dressed bed does look great. And we always talk about crisp, clean bed linen. And if you're living in the property and you're thinking about selling in a few months' time, start touching up the place now, getting rid of weeds, looking at your gutters. Imagine yourself as the buyer and try and see it from their lens. I know you might say, well, I'm too busy. Honestly, you are leaving money on the table by not having your property or your home presented in the best possible light. And we've spoken about the power of smell. It is unbelievably important. And we only have one opportunity to create a great first impression. Anyway, thanks for watching. You know where we are if we can help you. As I always say, slán go fóill.